Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Pure Victory Championships. Two men have entered the cage. The cage door is now shut, and the match is now beginning. The man on your left, the man who just pulled guard, his name is Ethan Creliston. He is a world-class Jiu-Jitsu practitioner. The man on your right is a very strong purple belt who outweighs Ethan by about, I would say, close to 100 pounds. His name is Ross, a very seasoned purple belt, much bigger than Ethan, and we thought this would be a fair fight, a fair match, a fun match to watch. A smaller, more experienced grappler versus a bigger, much stronger opponent. And of course, there is $300 of cryptocurrency on the line. Winner gets $300. The only way to win is by submission. And this match is already heated. Ethan has scored the first sweep using reverse De La Hiva, and now he is looking to pass. Ross, the man on the bottom, not as seasoned, but much bigger, much stronger, should be able to regard here. Just push Ethan off, use a little bit of strength, and just kind of regard. Ethan seems to be looking for a toe hold here. No, gives it up. Let's see what he does here to pass. High leg pass. Yep, he's able to get it right into mount. Fantastic. Now, when you're the much bigger man, it's kind of easy to escape mount. It's hard to hold a much bigger man in mount sometimes because you could just kind of like grab your hips and kind of push you off. He's so much bigger than Ethan. Let's see what Ethan does to try to control this mount. He may have to switch to, well, there it is. He's switching to side control and maybe looking for the back. Holding a big, strong guy is a bigger, stronger opponent is a lot easier when you have their back, of course. Much easier to control. They can't just push you off, break free. It's very difficult to break free. Here's a possible Kimura attack by Ethan. Ross being very conservative with his arms here, being very tight with his arms, giving Ethan a very hard time to get any grips here. If Ethan's not able to get to the arm, he's probably going to try and transition to the back here, try to slip in a hook. And there it is. There's the first hook. There's the roll. What's going to happen here? He's going to fight for a mount. This is a smart move here by Ross. You know, get him. It's better to give up the mount than to give up the back. Much more dangerous. The finishes from the back are far more dangerous than the finishes from the mount. In higher level competitions, you rarely see a finish from the mount. It does happen with the gi, but without the gi, it's just not that easy. You have to transition from mount to the back, or from mount even to leg lock. If I was in a no time limit competition with sub only, I mean, the leg lock is such a potent finish, and you should always be looking for it from every position. Here is the rear naked choke. There's the triangle. This could be a wrap. Here comes the rear naked choke. This is going to be a very strong control, a very difficult control for Ross to get out of. He's going to have to unlock that triangle if he wants to escape. It's not going to be easy to do. Ethan's got those long legs. He's much smaller, but he has very long legs. Here comes a rear naked choke. It looks very tight. Ross has got his four fingers inside. 2-on-1 grip. This is going to be a good first step in the right direction for Ross to escape. Get two hands on one. You want to control that choke arm. The choke arm will be the arm that goes around your neck, obviously, and you want to grab that arm with two hands, and you want to get it to the other side of your body if you can. Here's Ethan right now, pummeling his hands, trying to pummel his hands in around the neck, unable to. Ross doing a very good job with the hand fighting. He's also a little bit low in Ethan's back control. Now he's just about right. Here comes that rear naked choke again, but Ross had his right arm on the inside, blocking that rear naked choke. Very aware of the arms of Ethan. When you're trying to choke a much bigger opponent, in my opinion, you have to do it with it. There has to be a speed element. It's very hard to kind of wrap up the neck and do an anaconda style choke where you increase your grip millimeter by millimeter. It's very hard to do on a bigger, stronger guy because he'll just grab your arm and kind of rip it off his neck. And what I like to do when I'm wrestling a much bigger guy is I like to shoot it in a quick instant. So I'll hand fight. I'll kind of come over the top and hand fight and kind of pummel and distract his hands. And as soon as I can shoot it all the way around his neck with one shot. There's a beautiful armbar attempt. Flow into triangle. Ross drops into a leg lock. Ethan with a very intelligent hip heist there. Good job by Ethan to get to scramble his way to the top. Here's another beautiful guard pass. Ross staying on his back, very wise. You don't want to turn and give your back up again. That would be very dangerous. Here it is. He goes to turtle. I would advise him to stay on his back, but he's given up the turtle. Now, when you give up the turtle, you give up the hook. And here comes the back attack. Good hip escape there by Ross. Very good hip escape. getting his back to the mat. Or in my opinion he is a lot safer. He should try to re-guard here if possible. Just too easy for Ethan to pass. Here comes a triangle. Beautiful head and arm control. Pull him into triangle. This is a very smart finish. Here it is, a full triangle, but I believe Ross's arm is caught inside the triangle, which will make it very hard to finish at this point. There it is. He escapes the triangle. Here comes the spin. Spin underneath the legs. Can he finish a leg drag here? Yeah, here comes the leg drag. Guillotine attempt by Ross. Knee slide attempt by Ethan here. More guard passing action. I'm assuming is going to come right up here. There it is, the high leg pass. Ethan's guard passing is just another level. We had a bit of a glitch with the camera. We lost about 4 or 5 seconds and not much happened. Here's Ethan with another beautiful guard pass. Kimura attempt coming up. And you know, the story of this match so far is just that Ross's guard retention is just not there. And the chances of him winning now would be really low in my opinion. Why? Because he just doesn't have any guard retention. If he had guard retention, he could start mounting an offense. But when you have no guard retention, the leverage from bottom side control, the leverage from turtle on the bottom to finish is just not as great. It's just not as good. And if you don't have good guard retention, you probably don't have good turtle attacks from the bottom. You know, it's just, they go hand in hand. And here we go. Here's another rear naked choke attempt. This should be the final attempt. I think it looks deep right here. The elbow is in all the way under. And there it is. There is the tap. Congratulations to Ethan Creliston, our winner. Please donate cryptocurrency if you're into that stuff. All their addresses will be in the description. Thank you very much for tuning in, and see you all in the next episode.
Bonjour, mon nom est Marc-Élie Toussaint. Je suis entraîneur de sprint depuis 23 ans. Je travaille au niveau de la vitesse avec Georges Saint-Pierre depuis 4 ans. Je viens de tester le Tim Tam. C'est le meilleur instrument au niveau du relâchement musculaire que j'ai testé de toute ma carrière. Je le recommande à tous.
When you train a lot, you get tight. The best way to loose up your muscle is the Tim Tam. Hi, I'm Georges Saint-Pierre. I'm using the Tim Tam machine after my training to help me with my recovery.